sports. It's in the game. the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And off to Chubb to start the drive. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go.
Shotgun give now to Dillon. He's got a gain of 6 there. Bobby Okereke making that stop. Give him 6 yards on the run, so it's going to be 3rd and 5.
Okay, why do I think right now, as fullback heads to the sideline after that call, the lobbying begins. Give me the rock. Fullbacks don't normally get a ton of carries, but they also typically don't get plays like that.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go, side. Right.
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down, and he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, but he sure made that one look routine. Don't jump. Ready?
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Tonight.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Second and 3 now.
Right.
Now a toss. It's Pollard. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks, and I'm looking for that to be called again. Here we go. Tonight.
1st and 10. It's Pollard. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Raiders 1st. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Good opening drive to this point. They've got another first down at the 34.
Here we go. Go.
Play action, Fields. He sends this one to the end zone. His first throw is an interception. Adoree Jackson makes the play. And the Giants take over on his 5th interception of the season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Working quickly here. They go play action here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. A handoff to Tracy. And that's a first and even more past the 40. And he gets it forward to the 43-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Here's a quick pass, caught outright. And they make the tackle at the 38. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Flush down out to his left. He takes it himself. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Here's 2nd and 5. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach, a play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Quite the opening drive they've put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. They go play action on 1st. Buying some time left. Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Tracy has the New York touchdown. The Giants have a great first drive and get the game's first points. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Brings in the kick at the 9. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30. They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go, set.
Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of... Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at second and pretty short. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
On 3rd down, Pollard. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
Now he starts from the 6. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Looks like he might break it for a minute, but still a good 14 yards on the return. And it'll be Giants football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. On the handoff, he lost the football. And the Raiders get to it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Hey, Ken. Tonight.
Off play action, it's Fields. Down he goes, the Giants got to him. And the defense comes through, that's gonna back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, if you want to make the analytics folks really happy, just talk about how great play action is. Because the numbers would tell you it really doesn't matter down in distance. It can be highly effective even if you're not running the ball. But nothing the offense was going to do there was going to be effective. Tip your cap to the defense who makes the play.
Intercepted in the end zone. Adoree Jackson makes the play. And the Giants come up with a turnover and hold strong on 4th down.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison.
They'll come out throwing. Gets this to Slayton. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
To throw here on first down. Rolling left, buying some time. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Caleb Farley has it. Along the right sideline, there's space. Hits the 20. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Needed a lot more to reach the landing zone, so the drive going to start at their own 40-yard line. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd and 8. Gets this to Johnson. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
A give to Tracy up the middle. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll throw it. He's on the move. And he reaches the 30 before going out of bounds. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Throwing off the play fake here. Escapes the pocket. Throwing deep for the end zone. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Took his shot at 6 that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Pass play coming here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Complete beyond the marker. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
It's Tracy on the carry. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
Looking to the air here. Flushed out of the pocket. And they take this in for the score. The Giants get some late points and the lead. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. He fields it from the 8. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
Here we go.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Set out.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That one way too far up there. They can't connect. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Go.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. Little off-center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Here we go, Side.
Fields on 3rd. He throws a bullet deep to the right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Adoree Jackson makes the play. And the Giants have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
To the air now on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Cougar 19. Let's go.
Throwing now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Launching deep down the right sideline. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Looking touchdown, but can't connect. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up second down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Giants will add to their lead at the end of the half. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Don't jump. Ready?
He's back to throw. He's loaded another one up. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jason Pinnock picks it. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one is going to go out of bounds. Wow, they're going to get great field position out of this. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Pass play on 1st and 10. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2nd and 1. Connects with Slayton. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. He brings it in. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
On 2nd and 9. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Tracy. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return starts at the 9. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
Play action, Fields. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 27 on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Tonight.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
He's going to push one deep down there. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And the Giants take over as he records his 10th career INT.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Ashton Davis there on the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Tracy once more. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there to make that stop. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Diving right side, got it! And a massive hit at the end of that play, oh baby! But he hangs on through it, still able to get that 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Let's go.
They go right back to Tracy. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there to make that stop.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Headed out right. This finds Bellinger. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Running this with Tracy. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Giants football, and they've got to feel pretty good about this score entering the 4th. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Pass play now. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Caleb Farley has it. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Here we go, tonight. Tonight.
Off play action, it's Fields. He's trying another one deep. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
On the ground, Pollard. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb, and that brings up 4th and long.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, you can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Forced out to his right. He just throws this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
They've got a man in motion. From the gun, it's Tracy. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants put up even more points in a win. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff.
Yep.
Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants continue piling on to this lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Tonight.
From the 29. Taking a deep shot here. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Here we go. Good. Tonight.
Fields now on 3rd. He has the 1st over the middle. And he's in. Touchdown! The Raiders making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the Giants' hands team secures the football. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Here's Tracy. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
He easily had the yardage for a 1st, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Back to throw now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense.
And the Raiders get there and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Dropping back to throw. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. All right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. Gets it to the 15. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Extra point from Blankenship is up and good. And the Raiders get it back to a 14-point game. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Giants' hands team secures the football. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. But that back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the 1st down. Pops up right away and signals 1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
This is Tracy. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. He's dropping back to throw. On the move, headed right. This is complete to Neighbors. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Giants moments away from their 4th win of the year. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Tight end gets it running forward. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's not going to show up as a 1st down gained on the stat sheet, but I don't think they are disappointed with the results. Hey, listen, that's good yardage and a nice change of pace for their ground game.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They run. Here's Tracy. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second down now, 7 to go. A handoff to Tracy. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Giants make it a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings his ball game to a close. So it's a win for the visiting Giants.